What's up, guys? I'm BTC. It looks like something accidentally got included on the PTR. It appears that we're getting a massive rework of the Horizon Lunar Colony map. When the Horizon Lunar Colony map was released, it was met with a fairly negative response. There's a lot of issues with the map. One of the main ones is that the first capture point is way too attacker favored. So apparently Blizzard has decided to completely redesign large sections of the map, and this was accidentally included on the PTR with the most recent patch. Now, I wasn't able to get any footage of it, but some other people were, and Blizzard actually responded. David Adams, who is the principal level designer for Overwatch, said, well, that wasn't supposed to happen, but there you go. We have some changes we are still working on and testing for the map, so what you're seeing here may not be final. Also, as an FYI, it won't be released with the next patch, and no ETA for when it will be released, as it is still a rework in progress. So, I wasn't able to capture any of the new version footage, but other people were, and I'm going to put a link to that video down in the description so you can go and check out the full thing. What I want to do in this video is I'm going to look at some of the changes that they made, and I'm going to compare it to the live version of the game, which is where I currently am right now. So this is the live version of the game, and this starting area really doesn't have any changes, not until you get over to this first capture point right here. So you'll notice that the big thing right away is that some of the fencing has been removed and replaced with actual barriers that can block damaging attacks from the attacking team. So you can now have defenders up on this catwalk and they have some sort of protection. They're not just completely in the open, just sitting ducks up there. So that's the first thing. The second thing is that this section down here has been drastically changed. So this whole area right here has been removed. This door and this door have both been removed. Instead, it's just this very small little room that now forces you to go up onto the top and come around here onto the upper catwalk over here. And this could possibly be where the defenders are. So now there's going to be a couple of different spots where the defenders could be. They could still stay on the point, or I think what's more likely going to happen is you're going to see the defending team now trying to defend from up on top here, and or at least having a couple of people up on the top here. So next thing we're going to notice is down over here, this doorway has been completely removed as well, and there is now a door right here. So this section right here is where the door is going to be, and when you go inside, you'll notice that, again, the room has changed ever so slightly. I don't know if they're going to be getting rid of that mega health pack. It probably will still be there in some form or another, but that doorway right there is gone. Of course, we still have Winston's room right there. And then we're coming over here to another massive, massive change. So right here is where you're going to see now there is a staircase that, or a ramp, I guess, that allows the defending team to very quickly get to this upper catwalk area without having to go either into this room and going up and around or going all the way over there. So they're going to have two very quick ways of accessing this high ground. So that should help the defenders quite a bit over here. Next thing, we're moving into this little area right here, and there's some palm trees. I mean, I don't think it's really gonna change a whole lot in terms of balance, but there you have it. There are some palm trees. Now, when you get into the second capture point, again, there have been quite a few pretty significant changes. So this right here has been completely redone. There is no longer access from this area all the way over to here. Instead, they are two completely separate little platforms that are, you know, up above the high ground. So it's not going to be as easy for the attackers to simply just rush over onto the high ground and then push the defenders off over here. And then the next really big thing for this area is this section. Well, first of all, this area over here remains unchanged, so there's really nothing going on over there. But this right here has been drastically changed as well. This platform has been made significantly bigger, and of course there is now that stairway that allows you to get up onto there for really any of the defenders. So it's not going to be limited to characters like Widowmaker or Hanzo or whatever. Now any of the defenders are going to be able to get up there. Another huge change is the fact that the spawn room has been drastically changed as well. So you have this area right here now has a big doorway in it, so you can go through there. But this section, this main access to the spawn room, is no longer here. You now have to go through a doorway that's going to be right here, or a doorway that's going to be right over here. So this one is going to still remain. However, it's not just going to be this little hallway anymore. It is now this much bigger room. And then when you go into the spawn room, you'll notice that the spawn is actually pushed much further back than where it currently is. So there's going to be a lot more distance to travel for the defenders in order to actually get back to that second capture point and then start defending it. So the amount of stalling that you can do on that second capture point is going to be a lot more limited. And then of course you have this other doorway that takes you out here, and that's going to bring you over to this side right here. So that's all the current changes for the Horizon map. Again, as he said, those may not be final. The map may end up getting changed even more, and it's not going to be included with the next patch. It's going to at least be 1 or 2 patches after that. Again, if you want to see the entire video of the footage from the PTR before it got taken down, then there will be a link down below in the description. Unfortunately, it's no longer accessible at all. They've completely disabled the Horizon Lunar Colony map on the PTR, so there's no way to go and check it out, unfortunately. So what do you guys think about all of these changes? Good? Bad? Let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching. Make sure to check out my Discord server. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter. The links for that stuff are down below. And remember, always blame the controller, because it's never your fault. Also, special thanks to all my Patreon supporters for helping to make this all possible. If you'd like to see what kind of cool rewards you can get for supporting the channel, check the links on screen and down below.